What's good, YouTube? Zion Amari, Real Spit TV, and like always, let's spit that real, man. Now, Myron, no game gains. We're going to need you to kindly make your way to the front of the congregation, my brother. This is your come to Jesus moment.
Come to Jesus. Come to Jesus. Come to Jesus just now. Come to Jesus. Come to Jesus.
Now, if you clicked on this video, I'm pretty sure you're already familiar with Fresh and Fit Podcast and Myron Gaines. If you're not, this dude is a dating coach. Ironically, he is a dating coach that has zero game. Zero! Like a lot of these content creators out here that's in these red pill spaces and in the manosphere and supposed to have so much game to the point that they can charge people upwards of $1,000 to consult with them to give them game that they don't even have. And it's not even just the content creators, honestly. It's the dudes that's consuming the red pill content as well. And I see them in the YouTube comments. I see them on Facebook. These dudes have no understanding of the game, but they understand talking points. But like I'm about to show y'all, you can't just listen to a bunch of talking points and a bunch of different YouTube videos and truly get this game. And what's her name? Anna Quinn. Anna Quinn is going to expose this. Let's get it.
So Myron and I went back and forth. I'm just going to pull up the text so I don't say anything that's not true. He asked me when the soonest I was going to be out there is. I told him that I was planning on being there Friday. He said he wasn't going to be available then. And then he asked me a relationship question. For some reason, I did not see that that part of the message, or I was busy or whatever. So I said, do you want to make it happen, or should I plan for next week? And he said it'd have to be next week. So we're just discussing logistics. I answered his question, said, I'm not dating anyone right now. Dated someone a couple months last year, but before that I was single and I love talking on that topic. He said, okay, cool, I'm up for that. I'm not gonna do anything platonic with you, just being honest.
Right. Now, when Myron says that he's not doing anything platonic with this chick, what he's doing is inadvertently admitting that he cannot separate his business life, which is the Fresh and Fit Podcast, from his dating life / sex life. And the reason that he cannot separate the two is, for one, he's a pervert.
You pervert. You're a pervert. You're a fucking pervert.
For two, he's a cornball. Hell, I know even some of his biggest fans was watching this Anna Quinn video exposing him like,
Dog's a cornball, man.
And for three, he has no game.
You have no game.
Because when you think about it, what the hell would be the point of saying I'm not doing anything platonic with you if this shit is about business? Business is business. What the hell place does the word platonic have in the world of business? Platonic pertains to the dating realm. When a man and a woman say we're not dating, we're just friends, we're platonic. But business is work. So those two don't even mix. It's like oil and water. It's really a contradiction when you think about it. Hell, I would have had more respect for him if he would have just used the business to reel her in, to get her to Miami. And then he would have said, hey, you know, while I got you here, let's go out, and shot his shot like a real man after he already got her to Miami, because she already agreed to do the show. If he was a real dating coach, if he had real game, that's how he would have played that situation. He would have got her to Miami to handle the business first and foremost, because they're both into fitness. So it's not like they wouldn't have shit to talk about. So he could have handled the business, and then after they was done with that, or before, whenever, he could have took her out, or, you know, tried to get her that way. But he didn't even do that. But like most of y'all already know, the shit only gets worse, so let's get it.
So when he said, I'm not trying to do anything platonic with you, it was completely left field for me, because I was only thinking we were going to do some kind of fitness related content collab. And he said, no problem, I collab directly with girls I date, no pressure though. And I was like, so if we aren't dating, you don't want to collab? Because he's never even asked me on a date at this point. So I was like, he said, no, don't mean to be an a-hole, but we have plenty of women in Miami. And I said, well, same. We have plenty of men here in California, so why would I fly to Miami to date someone who I know nothing about? And he said, simple. Attractive women are common. High value men are not. I'm not going to comment on that yet.
Again, Myron is further reinforcing the fact that what I said earlier is true. He cannot separate the business from his dating life because he doesn't have the game to pick up real women in his real life. You see, his whole game is fresh and fit. Outside of fresh and fit, whether he's fresh, is he fit? Fit, I guess. I don't know. I don't care. I don't watch this shit. But anyway, outside of that, he doesn't have a real identity. He doesn't have real game. He has no leverage. He doesn't have the personality, the charisma, the swag, the sense of humor. He has none of those intangible qualities to draw women into him. The only thing that he has is fresh and fit. That's why he only collabs with women that he is sleeping with or dating. Because outside of that, he's probably not gonna get women unless he's tricking off, which I heard that he does as well. Matter of fact, I think we got a little footage of Myron doing said tricking. Let's get it. Yeah, they caught Myron's ass doing a little tricking in the Players Club. But anyway, I digress. Let's get it.
He said, no, don't mean to be an a-hole, but we have plenty of women in Miami. And I said, well, same. We have plenty of men here in California, so why would I fly to Miami to date someone who I know nothing about? And he said, simple. Attractive women are common. High value men are not. I'm not going to comment on that yet.
I am.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking cornball. He's a fucking corn. Who the fuck says some shit like that? He's a cornball, man.
And you ain't even got to comment on it yet, baby. I know what you was thinking. You can't say it, but I know what your ass was thinking.
Nigga, please.
And please, allow me to rant for a second, because just listening to her read this fool's messages, I can't take this shit too much longer.
Enough! Silence! I can't take this shit no more.
This clown Myron further exposes the fact that he has zero game, because every real man with even an inkling of game knows that you never say some shit like that. You never refer to yourself as a high value man. You never talk about how much money you make, how good your career is, how nice your car is. You never sell yourself to a woman. Every man with any amount of game knows you never sell yourself to a woman. Why? Because women are the masters of nonverbal communication. Meaning she doesn't want you to tell her why she should mess with you, because she is supposed to see why she should mess with you. She is supposed to pick up your vibe, your energy, your mouthpiece. You're supposed to be able to use your mouthpiece to make her want to mess with you. You know, your energy should make her want to mess with you. Your masculine energy, your personality, your charisma, your conversation, your sense of humor, how attractive she finds you, your swag, all of this shit combined is supposed to make her want to choose you. Not because pretty women come a dime a dozen and, high value men don't. You see, what this high value man talk has done to these lames, these goofies, these cornballs, and these nerds, it's giving them a false sense of hope, a false sense of confidence, a false sense of ego, and a false sense of entitlement in today's dating game. And none of this shit is really rooted in reality. It's rooted in pretty much programming and brainwashing that comes from the overconsumption of red pill content, coupled with the lack of game. Because at one point, a lot of men knew that I need confidence, I need personality, I need social skills, I need charisma, I need a mouthpiece, I need to not be shy when I'm talking to a woman. They knew that they needed intangible qualities to be successful with women. Because see, what's been happening is these nerds, these goofies, these cornballs, and these no-game lames have realized that, damn, I don't have these intangible qualities. But they watch so much Kevin Samuels and they hear all this constant high value man, high value man talk, and they start to get programmed by this shit. And because they have a 6-figure job, or they have a great career, or they have a booming platform, a platform that's popping, like Fresh and Fit, they start to wear that shit the same way rappers wear jewelry and clothes. But anybody that knows the game knows it's got to be in you and not on you. And I don't want nobody to mistake what I'm saying for me taking a shot at Kevin Samuels. I'm not taking a shot at the brother Kevin Samuels. I salute to the OG. I salute that brother. He's doing great work out here in these streets. It is not his fault, because he has mentioned these things countless times. Everything that I'm saying, Kevin has put out there countless times. But these lames, they shun that. A lot of them shun that, and they say, I'm going to roll with this high value thing. They put all their eggs in the high value basket, and it simply does not work like that, as Myron finds out.
I said, you haven't proven to me that you're a high value man. And actually, I know quite a few high value men. I'm not just an attractive woman. I'm an entrepreneur with a 6-figure business and a high profile assets. I'm nothing but common. I meant to say I'm anything but common. No hard feelings, and a smiley face. So then I screenshotted our conversation, blocked out his name, and I posted on my story because I was shocked at this point that someone would use their business, their show, to try to get women, and they think that that would work. And I was also shocked that he said that attractive women are common and high value men are not, when it's just like he dismissed me as an attractive woman but not a high value man, or not a high value woman. And you know, I don't know anything about this guy, so for him to tell me that he's this high value man when you're having to use your show to get women, high value men don't have to use their show and clout to get women, for the record.
You see, with these high value man clowns like Myron don't realize is that you have to be a man first. You got to crawl before you walk. So before you can be a high value man, you have to be a real man, meaning that you shouldn't become more confident because your financial situation increased. You shouldn't become more confident because you have a popping platform. If your manhood, if your masculinity, if your value is in a 6-figure income, is in a house, in a car, and a platform with 1 million subscribers, whatever, you are not even a man first, because a man is going to be proud, he's going to be confident, and he's going to have his head held high no matter what his situation it is. No matter what his situation is. And this is why you see broke dudes, hell, like me, that can still get women, because it's in me. It's not on me. I don't rest my hat on nothing that can be taken from me. They can take that platform from you. They can take a car from you. They can take a house from you. So if they take all of this shit, do they take your value with it? Does your value go with it? Does your confidence go with it? Does your masculinity go with it? Or are you going to be approaching women the same way without it? You see, all of this red pill content and this high value man talk has given these no game lames the confidence, the arrogance, the unmitigated gall, as Stephen A. Smith would so eloquently put it, to approach women in such a manner. Not that it won't work for some women, but a lot of women, most women don't give a damn, bro. They simply do not. You are a man, okay? These are, see, with this high value man talk, it's not teaching dudes that women are still humans, right? So they have desires, they have things that they're attracted to outside of how much you make or what you do for a living. Yeah, they actually like men with masculine energy and true confidence in themselves, not in anything external, right? So as a man, you should not put your faith or confidence in anything outside of yourself. And this is why you will see dudes that don't have nothing banging a high value man's girl, baby mama, wife. Because that high value man, she knows he don't really have confidence. Because women are like bloodhounds when it comes to confidence. They can sniff out confidence or a lack thereof just like that. Like a fucking bloodhound, I'm telling you. So y'all need to expand your minds and really get this game to understand that you got to be a man before you could ever think about being a high value man.
So I posted anonymously and I said, high value men don't talk the way that you did. I have 75 people on my story. I posted a poll and I was like, am I tripping or is this crazy? I forget exactly what I said, but I had so many people voting, oh my gosh, like this is insane. And so I said, I have 75 people on my story who voted. I can't believe what you said. The comments are insane. Not one person has your side or thinks your approach is appropriate. You're tripping. And I was using emoji faces laughing. I said, maybe you should have me on your podcast so I can teach you how to talk to women.
Teach me your motherfucking game, Ghost.
Then he said, responded to the screenshots that I sent and said, I'm just being honest and stand by it. I'm not collaborating with you unless we have sex. You have had sex with a bunch of dudes I know and aren't special.
Okay, the two things I take away from that. Number one, Myron is dumb.
This boy's a motherfucking dummy.
Yeah, just go ahead and tell the woman that you get down just like Harvey Weinstein and all the other perverts in Hollywood. Just tell her just up front, I get down. I'm Harvey Jr. Just go on and tell her. Takeaway number two, which is Myron proved the point that I made earlier, which is this high value man talk gives these no game lames a false sense of entitlement. You notice how he said, you've had sex with a bunch of other dudes that I know and you're not special. Okay, Myron, on what planet does it mean that just because a woman sleeps with a bunch of other dudes that you know, that she's gonna sleep with you? You see, that's that high value man entitlement that comes from you no game having lames and you cornballs and you nerds. You see, you feel like you've accomplished everything that you need to accomplish to be able to get every woman to just throw themselves at you. And it don't work like that. Speaking of which, I can only imagine what you tell your clients who call you for consultation after you take their $1,000 and feed them complete bullshit, probably just freestyling, pulling all kind of crazy ass stories out your ass. Like,
I ended up in prison because I was shooting fools and taking what I wanted, not pussy, but I was taking drugs, I was taking money, I was taking guns, I was taking over territories, I was taking that kind of shit. And then the women, because of my barbarism, will lay down their vaginas, bro, and their anuses before me because they thought I was some kind of a god, bro. Because they ain't never seen barbarism like that. So I wasn't taking that. I was just taking what I wanted that way. Not sexually. Women just give it to me. And that happens to me a lot, even now.
And I'm going to be real with you. I don't even have the energy to even go through the rest of this shit. I addressed the meat and potatoes of what I wanted to address. So that's it. I'm done with the video. It's your brother Zion Amari. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Out.